Let's see. I'm going to turn on the camera soon. Oh, there we go. Oh, welcome to Farmer's Barn Hanger, episode number 18. Guys. I got a lot of catching up to do, man. Oh my goodness. What a 2 weeks it's been. This is the Farmer's RC channel. The name will be temporary for 90 days. Since the day I changed it, I just want to try it out for a while. See if that'll boost my channel and reel in some more subscribers. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. I'm going to give the camera a wipe. I think I'm a little too fuzzy. I can't reach it. I'm going to go through the chat. Hey, George Watts is here. Randy Ruffins is here. William's here. What's up? Rob Bill. Shadow Ops. Yes, I'm alive. Oh, man. It's been a crazy week. Crazy 2 weeks. I got a promotion at work I started not long ago. And that has got me working an hour later, which kind of sucks. So I am pretty tired. I actually just finished, well, I'm not even done eating my supper yet. Had a nap, got home at just around 5:30. Been sleeping till about 7. Just started eating my supper. I got Swiss chalet. I got some good chicken, some fries, and bread. It's my dad's birthday. He just turned 52. My mom's birthday was on Wednesday night. I had a little party here. I flew some airplanes this week and at the cottage. The Cessna 150 float plane is still kicking along. And yeah, haven't been flying much electric jets lately. That's cool, Wild Bill. What kind of plane did you buy? Arrows P-47. Nice. So yeah, I don't know if you read the description, but there's a special announcement for an upcoming giveaway. What I'm gonna do is I think it's Dave's RC. Does he do it at the end of the month? I think he does. So just to be extra nice to my guys out there, instead of just having one giveaway at the end of every month, I'm gonna do what Dave's RC is doing, and I'll be doing a giveaway. I think it's next Friday is the last Friday of the month. My giveaways aren't going to be as big as Dave's RC yet because I'm not quite up there yet in terms of subscriber count, and I'm not going to be I'm not going to beg for money, but until I get 1,000 subs, I'm going to be doing these giveaways pretty small. I'm probably going to spend $25 at the most at the end of every month. Oh yeah, it's beginning of the month, so yeah. Yeah, but anyway, end of the month is still good anyway, right? That's even better. So next Friday, last Friday of the month, I'll be giving away something that is worth $25, at least $25. And if I'm feeling lucky enough, I might bump up the giveaway item to $50 or even $100. I just wish my phone would piss off. Yeah, and that way I can bring in more. Just excuse me for a second. Great, they're gonna give Dad his birthday present. I'd like to be up there for it because I put money towards it. My dad's 52. It's birthday today. You might hear some background noise. Really, Shadow Ops? Next Friday, that's cool. Can I get like 5 minutes? Just 5, maybe 3 minutes, just so I can sing happy birthday to my dad. Just give me a minute. Give me a couple minutes, okay? Old man is 52. I'm back. Hey, there's RC. What's up? It's my dad's 52nd birthday. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get back into airplanes. I think where I was at the giveaway. So yeah. Thanks, Wild Bill. Shadow Ops, that's right. I got a few videos I gotta upload. The only videos I got to upload really are the Cessna 150 flying off the water again. I got a couple more of those I want to post. I'm actually going out to the field this weekend, and I'll be flying the Flght F-18 if I haven't really made a decision yet if I want to or not. Last time I flew it, I broke the plastic pin or something, that part of the landing gear. And then I'm probably going to try and get the L39 up again. I might have to get some skewers in there and repair where it's cracked. The fuselage is getting very weak. The thing has like more than 200 flights on it. It still looks new in the background there, but up close, doesn't really look pretty. It's seen better days for sure. When the wind took it down on a landing, it was pretty windy. That was last year, but I flew it like hundreds times more. The Ultimate, I didn't really like it. It was a donation from my hobby shop for me to do on my channel, and it didn't. The video was alright, I'd say, but the maiden didn't go as how I hoped it planned. During the unboxing and the build, I found that the rudder servo was out of whack and would seem to flutter if you used it, which was kind of a disappointing factor, but my hobby shop is gonna give me the Motion RC Fulcrum MiG 29. I tried my best to get them to pre-order it, and they can't. It's just how it works. Motion RC is not like Horizon Hobby, where Horizon Hobby has authorized dealers. Motion RC is their own thing. And so what they can do for me is, once the pre-orders are done and the plane starts shipping and they're in stock, then I'll get the second batch of the shipments. I don't have a pre-order confirmed yet for the first batch. I want to wait and see how everyone's videos go, and it's just that they can't do it, because if they're going to let me use it, the first batch of shipments isn't, I'm not going to be rude or anything, isn't the best. And you guys all know that, right? From different plane manufacturers, where the first batch of shipments, like, I'm not saying they're bad every time something comes out, but something's always wrong, or something needs to be tweaked. Or I don't think Motion is gonna rush out the MiG-29, but I'd just like to wait and watch other people's videos and see how they like it until mine gets in. So I probably won't end up getting mine until early October, or maybe closer to mid-October. And yeah, but as for the Flght Ultimate, I had to give it back to the store. It was they refunded it, so I'm waiting on a new one. Right now they're not in stock. So, no, I don't got Randy's peas. Hey, GBLyndens. Hey, Bravo's RC Build Hanger. What's up? Bravo's RC Build Hanger. I don't think I've seen that name before on my show. And you're a moderator already. Did you change your name? One of those guys who changed your name? I'm just curious. So, as for me getting down to Florida, it can be tricky because flights are still happening, but you have to quarantine for 14 days when you get down there, which means that I have to have a place to stay for 14 days and have someone bring me my my necessities like food and whatever else I need, which could be an issue. Another thing is my grandma's trailer. She's not sure yet if she's gonna sell it. She's getting to the point in her age where she's getting a bit older, and she is starting to run out of money, and her pension is starting to run out, which means that soon that she will not be able to afford going to Florida, which could be a problem for me. But I do have a plan of buying her trailer down there. It's just that it can't happen now during this COVID stuff because I need a truck to move it, because it's in a retirement trailer park. It's not like a typical campground trailer park, so the residents who live there are pretty old, and I wouldn't fit in if I were to be down there for like half a month or maybe a week or two every month of the winter, or just whenever I come down in the winter time. Yeah, I can move to Kenny's house. GBLynden's, I haven't checked the mail yet. I don't think it's in, but Tim told me that he has dropped it off at the post office, and it's in transport. He told me that 2 weeks ago. He didn't tell me that. I don't think he told me that last week, so it should be here by tomorrow, maybe Monday. Yes, Matthew. Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's a good name. I like that. So, but anyway, about my grandma's place, I'm in the COVID situation here. I just hope that people make better choices down south. Because for me to take my airplanes down to Florida to fly with any guys or any state I like to go to fly with someone. It's kind of hard for me to transport one of my favorite airplanes, hence my F-39 or my E-Flite F-18, or the what I'm going to be getting soon is a MiG-29 or the MiG-17, which I haven't flown in a while. So if I were to go to a certain state to go fly for like a week's time, I'd have to have an airplane there and batteries there. The remote isn't an issue. I can always bring my remote down on the airplane, but I don't think that you can transport lipos on a carry-on bag or even in a suitcase. So I don't know what to do. I know there's a couple events coming up down in Florida. Boozers are having their own event. That's right around my birthday. And also I miss seeing Tim Toutant. I don't know if he's in here tonight. He's in Michigan. He's not far away. He's actually a good drive away, but I think the border's been extended. The border closure's been extended another month or so, which I don't know, but Ontario was doing good with this whole situation and stuff, but we're getting like 100 cases a day, and you think of your state or where you live and the amount of cases you have per day. Ontario, by the sounds of it, even though 100 cases is still a triple digit number, it's like that's a lot of people, and we were down to 15, 11 cases and 20 cases and 18 cases, and now it's going back up. And anyway, let's talk about airplanes. I still gotta do more catching up to do with you guys. So I already talked about my work. So I've been on vacation a lot in August. August has been very busy for me this year. Excuse me, I need to take a bite of my chicken. And so I apologize for not going live last week. The week went by so fast at work with my new job that it's been so crazy hectic. I know I'm not out of the woods at home or on the road, but I should have got my mom to drive up to the cottage and have me in the passenger seat, so that way I could at least have a video posted and tell you guys that for the reason that I wasn't able to stream last Friday or to even stream at all last Friday. The plan was for me to leave home at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and get up there before 7 o'clock. And my boss wanted me to stay a couple extra hours because the weather was supposed to be bad, and there was a chance of us not working on Monday and Tuesday after the way the weather was predicted. So, oh hey Gary Herb, he's my neighbor. So yeah, I apologize a lot for not being around last Friday. I think I popped in Dave's RC stream, or didn't Kenny try and go live on Friday or something? I know I mentioned something on Thursday night, last Thursday, that I said it in Kenny's stream, and it was one message I said. It said that, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow or not. I think that was it. And then I passed out and fell asleep. But yeah, So yeah, I seen that Dave's RC has his show set for 9 o'clock, so we got an hour and 8 minutes left. For 9 o'clock, yeah, so we got about an hour left. I still like to finish my supper here. I haven't been flying my electrics really at all this month. And with that being said, I don't know if I'll be able to have my my deviator turbine jet in the air this year. I'd like to get some cosmetic work done to it. It needs some repairs on the covering and the engine starter. Seems to keep failing. There's a short somewhere in the engine, and I tried to replace it, and I got it to run 2 nights ago, and then I ran out of fuel, and when it ran out of fuel, it didn't enter its cooling stage, and I had the air compressor ready, so I got it cooled down manually, but the starter, I don't think it's working quite well, and I might have to send the engine in to have it reserviced. And it was literally just reserviced like not even 100 minutes ago, so it's literally got 60 minutes is an hour, so the engine itself only has not even 3 hours on it. It's like, it's not a brand new model of King Tech engine, but it was just rebuilt not long ago, and to have me send it back in kind of sucks. So I might have to do that. Just hold on one second. Distractions. I gotta get a lock on that door. Anyway, I don't know. I've said it. I've said it over and over again, ever since I got the engine back in April. That I always said to you guys that, hey, I'm going to get it in the air. But with the events being canceled, there's only one remaining, and that one is coming up in like a month's time. And for me to send the engine in now, it's going to cost me $650, and I hope that's Canadian, because if that's a Canadian dollar price, then I should send it in on Monday and have it repaired, because honest to God, it's kind of embarrassing having to start a jet engine with a freaking air compressor. And the thing about the deviator is it's not really built to where you could stick a leaf blower for the motor to start it, which the older guys do. The engine, the front half of the engine is basically buried in the airplane, and there is no intakes, there's no inlets on it, there's just holes around it that the air gets in. But no, it's not in a warranty. That's if the engine was brand new. It's not brand new. It's been rebuilt before. Thanks, George. I gotta catch up on the chats. Cool, GB. Hey, Joe. Hey, Furball. But George Watts, didn't really catch fire. It was just a really piss bad flame out, and that didn't cause the starter to go at all. That happened like 4 months ago when it had that flame out, and that's because I wasn't being smart. I didn't have the a flame tube that I have for it, which is like literally a dryer vent pipe, which I stick on the back of the engine. That way the heat from the engine, and if there was a flame out, it wouldn't burn the covering. And I didn't have it on one time, and it burnt it. But no, that's not how the starter went. The starter went well, I was getting ready to shut it down after a taxi test. I was still trying to tune in the nose gear steering with the rudder mixed in with the tail rudder to make sure that it was like 100%. And right when I got up to the top of the driveway, and I was literally just a second away from hitting the trim down button to turn it off, something happened to it, and it threw a code and it shut down, and it said bad start. I called Barry of King Tech, and I talked to him what happened, and I told him that I can't really get it starting right now because I'm all out of fuel, and all I can say to you is what happened what I remember from what happened to it and why it did that. But overall, the engine runs because I got more fuel, I got more turbine oil. I had it running a couple nights ago, and I don't know, Shadow. I think I asked King Tech that same question. I asked them if it's still in the warranty, and they said no, because for them to replace a part on it, you got to send it in, and that costs $650. But yeah. So, I mean, I can fly it. I can get someone to fly it. It's just that I don't know how to transport the air compressor to the field. The one I use for it is pretty strong, and I don't know if I buy a smaller one, and I don't know if it would even run off my car battery. I'm not too sure. And I mean, I like to have the starter going because when I was testing the restart of the engine, which the King Tech engines have, is they have a restart procedure. So if the engine were to shut off, if there was a lack of fuel or something, it will enter restart, and when it does that, it gives you a little bit more thrust to try and get back to the runway to land. And the restart works because the starter itself, as long as the engine is running more than half throttle and it were to shut down, the RPMs that it already has accumulated will restart it once it enters the restart process. But if I were to take off with it and the engine were to shut off and enter restart, it probably wouldn't start right away because the starter's bad, and I don't want that kind of issue to happen. And I like to have it 100%. I'm not that kind of guy who wants to go out to the field and be a beginner turbine pilot and not have a jet that's 100% safe to fly. So I need everything to work, and I'm very unsure if Chatham Thunderthrust is going to happen or not. And what I've been told by other pilots is that field isn't the best place for any beginner turbine pilot to fly unless it's in the evening, because the way that the sun is at that airport is that you're looking at the sun when you're flying. The sun is either at the left end of the runway. So if you're looking out, looking left, you got the sun, and throughout most of the day the sun is basically right in front of you. So it's not the best place. And honestly, if I was at home a couple weekends ago, I had an opportunity to where I could have gotten trained with a deviator, but it's got a bad starter. Winter's coming soon, I also have I lost a lot of experience this summer with flying my electric jets, and and yeah, so I haven't really flown my harder jets to fly, like the MiG-17 for example, and the F-18 and the Su-30, which I actually sold. So yeah, so I'm not too sure. I'm 21. I'm not gonna die anytime soon. It's probably best for me and for anyone else that's at the field is if I just wait till next year to fly a turbine. I mean, I still get the thrill of flying the electrics. I have a couple models here that will easily do 100 miles an hour, 120, 130 miles tops, and that's almost as fast as my turbine would fly. But the flight time is just the disadvantage. But I'm looking forward to getting the MiG-29 Fulcrum from Motion. I got till December to fly at my field, so it's not that I can't fly it at that time of year, but the events kind of end soon. And I've seen some turbines fly. I think I have a video I have to post on YouTube of one of my club members flying their turbine. And yeah, and I think I'm going out to the field on Sunday to do some flying, so definitely be watching my channel Sunday night. Monday I should have more videos uploaded. I'm gonna start editing videos tomorrow. I gotta work tomorrow morning till 2:30, so I'm gonna start editing tomorrow. I'm probably gonna just pop in the Dave's RC show and just say hello, and yeah, so yeah, Shadow. They should, but the issue is I wasn't the guy who sent it in the first time. I bought the engine used, which is a huge problem, and I was a newbie, so wrong football. I can't really help it, man. I'm not gonna, like, these things are expensive. My deviator turbine, if it's in the air flying or even on the ground ready to take off, it's $4,000. The airframe with the servos, the fuel tank, and the U8T that came with it alone was $1,200 Canadian. And the engine was $1,800 Canadian, and that was used. So that there is at least 2,100. No, 18 plus 12, so 9. So that's $3,000. The receiver was like $300. So now you're up to 3,300. You got the batteries, which are like another few hundred in there. So that's 36. What else? Yeah, so it's about a $4,000 jet, and I don't want to crash it, especially if I haven't gotten much experience this summer like I have last year. That's another reason why I haven't been buying a whole lot of EDF jets this year. Earlier in the year when the MiG-29 came out from Arrows RC, I said I was going to buy it, and then when I heard how it does off grass, I was kind of hesitant to get it, so I didn't, and whatnot. And I know Motion RC's been releasing these high performance versions of their jets. I got a Freewing F-18 I got to build from Motion RC. It's not here right now. It's in the shed, in the box, and I don't feel like getting it out tonight. I'm pretty exhausted. Okay, I see George. But anyway, I'm looking at the brighter side of things, because this winter is going to be crazy big for me. I got a Boomerang Sprint V2 that I got to build, and I just ordered tonight was Sky Candy lights. I'm gonna order some Sky Candy lights for it. Probably in the next couple weeks I'll order everything else. I have yet to pick out my servos for it, and I'm gonna order a custom-made fuel tank / smoke tank and smoke pump, and I'll get working on the sprint probably in the next, I wouldn't say 2 months from now, but maybe 2 to 3 months once things start winding down with my work. I know, Shadow, it will, and it doesn't bother me one bit that I'm not flying turbines yet. I mean, when the time comes, I got them. I got one that's pretty much ready to go. Like, I can fly it. Regardless of the starter, I can fly it. The thing runs, it's got power, it's ready to take off. It'll definitely come to me, so I'm not worried at all. I don't mind waiting on this kind of thing. Like, even though I'm a very impatient guy, this kind of hobby for flying turbine jets, it's big, it's expensive, and I think that if I take the time to keep practicing my electrics, and regardless if something happens to him, I can always easily replace one with foamy rather than the composite jets I have out in the shed. And I'll be looking at the bright side next year once this COVID stuff is over. Hopefully it will be over by next year and we can get back to our old normal and stuff. And I mean, I'm a RC pilot. I don't tend to fly as much as I used to last year, but I fly at least 3 to 5 times, and that's 3 to 5 battery packs, at least twice a week, at most maybe once, 3 to 5 flights, and those are per battery. So I'm pretty good at float flying. The simulator, I probably should get back on that, but I kind of just take advantage of it like Grand Theft Auto and do my own fun things and stuff. But I fly a lot of turbine models on that game. Not a game, but the simulator. It's fun. But I know, Joe. I mean, I'm very fortunate to have what I have right now, and what's coming in the future. I got a little bit more to go on my car payments, and then once that's done, I have set a list of planes that I want to buy, and I think my Christmas is going to be the biggest Christmas I'm going to ever get in a long time. My Christmas list for me has about 6 to 8 planes I want to buy. So yeah, and I'm really hoping to come down south where there's no snow, because here in Ontario we tend to get most of it late December. And I don't know if you remember my Su-30 maiden flight video, but that was the last video I took flying the electric jet last year before our field got too wet with snow and rain and stuff, and the sun never dried it up anymore. And so I got till at least December, and I'm going to be buying a lot more planes soon. I'm waiting on the MiG-29. Yeah, I seen Ryan's video, just saw that today. I know, George. For the prop planes that I'm flying that are fast, or the V900, I tend to fly a buddy of mine's at the field a lot, and it's a fun plane. It's crazy fast. I'm pretty sure it's faster than my jets are, by the way it goes across the field. But then again, it's a small airplane and stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty good with flying. For the 3D part, I can do a lot of stuff with the UMX Turbo Timber, and once I get my E-Flite Ultimate in, my own one, not the donated version. The donated one I got from the hobby shop has been sold already. So, and I wasn't planning on buying that just yet. Yeah, I know. I fly that quite a bit at my club. My friend gives me his to use. Shuttle ops. It's not like a turbine waiver. If I do gotta get trained. I mean, if I could probably fly the jet myself, but there is a little bit of training to go. I gotta check Transport Canada out for the rules on flying turbine models, but Mac is a lot better than AMA, I'd have to say, because Mac shares with AMA. So if I had to come to an AMA station field in US, my Mac license covers that, but it doesn't cover the turbine. So if I get to be certified turbine pilot here in Canada, it doesn't make me a certified turbine pilot in the States. I still have to apply for my turbine waiver in the States, which could be an issue, but that's at a AMA sanctioned field. So if I were to go to Kenny's field, I wouldn't have an issue flying a turbine model down there. And I do plan on turning either I have the fuel tank for it, and I got the Sabart thrust tube in. I don't have it mounted yet because I haven't really decided which plane I wanted to go in, but I got a tube for an 80 millimeter size jet, and I got a tube for a 90 millimeter size jet, and I got a fuel tank made up for the L39, which will also fit the T33 from Freewing. So I'm kind of not sure what I want to do yet. If I'm ready to convert one of my foamies into a turbine just yet. I see Shadow, but I got some big plans coming this winter. Like I said earlier, the Boomerang Sprint is going to be built and completed, ready to fly by next year at Jet Frost if it happens, and same with the Deviator. Even if I don't get it up in the air, I might get it in the air this year, but not myself personally. I myself will not fly the Deviator this year, just with the amount of time I've lost this summer, being busy at the cottage and the events being canceled, and some models I have that I haven't been able to fly because they don't do so well off grass. But yeah. So I got a few plans coming. So I got a wish list that I have of airplanes I want to get over the course of the next 3 to 4 months, and then I'm planning to do a turbine conversion on a foam jet, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna be buying more models. I think E-Flite's gonna come out with the. I'm hoping they weren't lying, but I'm waiting on that Draco X. It's kind of what I'm saving my money for, but. Hey GB, I know it will be better. And you know what? Good things come to those who wait. So, if I do that, if I wait, maybe my maiden flight of my turbine jet will go a lot better than what it might be if I were to do it this year. So that's why I'm going to wait another year. And I know a lot of guys around the area who fly in turbines, and they've literally it literally took them at least 3 to 5 years, if not 10 years, until they've flown a turbine model. and that's depending on their flying skill and what they want and what they prefer to fly. There's guys out there who love to fly a lot of prop planes and maybe a couple EDFs, and then maybe 5-10 years later they go get a turbine. I'm young, so I can wait. I gotta go jump in the pool soon before it gets too dark. Here in Ontario, the weather's already starting to dial down. That's my neighbor again. How the heck did he get a wrench? Christopher? He's right across the street. He always watches me fly my planes when I fly them around the neighborhood. But don't tell anybody I do that, even though I do. Everybody does. Don't want to take a bite of that. But yeah, I know it's you. So yeah, guys, I don't want to beg or anything here, but feel free to help me out. Boost my interest in the hobby, supporting the channel, and feel free to donate. However, how much you want to donate is up to you. There is no limit. There is no minimum. It'd be very generous if, I get a little help here and there. I gave Kenny money last night, but again, saying that, I know I do got mad skills for a ball. So, I got a really good, I don't know what the word is called. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, I see Shadow. Yep, go set up for Dave's RC. He's starting in about half an hour. So yeah. I wouldn't mind some money here and there. The way to do it is in the banner. I got a description. It's in the description too. So I mean, they would totally help me out a lot. I mean, 50 bucks just one time, that's enough to get me a receiver for a new airplane, right? But I don't want to beg. I love you guys all. I'm not broke and I ain't rich, but what we do here on the show is I try and bring you the newest models that come out, and so stay tuned for that. Yeah, as for the MiG-29, I looked at Motion's website. The pre-order is still there, but then again, that's $637 US. And I looked at shipping, and it's just under $100 US, so that'd be like $1,000 Canadian. Because I already did $640 US to Canadian, it came to just shy of $900. So plus shipping is like $1,000. So I will be getting a donated version from a hobby shop, but I will not be able to fly that model. So I'm gonna wait until they're in stock and they're out of pre-order and people have gotten them. And obviously I don't really care who does reviews on them, but I'm one of the guys on YouTube who seems to fly off grass a lot of the time, most of the time. And everybody's grass is different. So my grass can be wet, it can be dry, it can be short, tall, and like Ontario grass is pretty good when it's not hot out. So depending on the time of month it comes, I'm hoping to do some really good reviews. Yeah. But one thing I'm still kind of uncertain about is that the Su-30 struggled, the E-Flite Su-30 struggled a lot this year trying to get it off the ground compared to what happened in the maiden of last year's video. But yeah, No, I don't accept Bitcoin. I accept PayPal. If you have a banking set up to do e-transfers, I can do that too. I think that's possible. I'm with Scotiabank, so to send me an e-transfer would be my cell phone number or my email address, which is in the description. My cell phone is 519-897-6115. And again, out of country would be, or long distance, would be a 1 in front of that. So it'd be 1-519-897-6115. Or email address, which is in the description. So yeah. So I'm pretty stoked about the MiG-29 that's coming out. I know all you guys have seen it and seen videos of it. I don't think I've even watched that video yet of James, what he posted. The only video I seen was the release video. I've been so busy. But yeah. Kind of got 5 more minutes left. I gotta do some stuff before Dave's RC show. I like to go jump in the pool and cool off. Try and get what I call in a half-fast shower by jumping in the pool. Yeah, and I gotta get a new stool for my office here. I should probably turn on that backlight. That's one thing I forgot to turn off. Oh, I forgot to turn that off at the start of the show. But yeah. Anyway, I gotta do some business with a guy. I gotta send him. I'm probably gonna end up sending him maybe $200. I gotta give him a down deposit on a Sky Candy lights for my Sprint. And then once those lights come in, then I can have them drilled and mounted, which I got a guy here in Ontario who's gonna do it. It's a boomerang Sprint. I'm actually gonna be starting that as soon as the Sky Candy lights come in. I know most of you guys ordered the MiG-29, but here's the catch again. You guys are living in the States. The price difference, it kills me here. Kills me so much I don't want to talk about it. Like I just said, $1,000 Canadian for the MiG-29. For you guys, it's $700. So nothing. I'm not mad about that, but it does suck being a Canadian. Anyway, yes. Sprint, it's dry fit right now. It's not fully assembled. I gotta take it apart in order to install the servos. I have yet to pick out my servos. I think I'm gonna go with the Hi-Tecs or the Savox servos. My friend runs the Savox on his with 1-inch servo arms, and he does a lot of aerobatics with those and with those servos, and they have not let him down yet, but their pricey is crazy. I think the servos in total for the airplane would be like $1,000. So I'm still unsure if I want to buy the servos right now or wait until at least January or February. But the Sky Candy lights are being done first. That way, it's out of the way. I don't have to mess around with the servos and the lights at the same time to make it build harder. So if I can get one thing done right now, that'd be great. So the lights are going to be done soon. The lights are going to be in probably in a few weeks or so. And then the next thing will be the fuel tank is going to be put in, and then I'm going to get my King Tech K85 sent in and repaired at King Tech. And then that engine is going on the Sprint. And then once the fuel tank I have coming in for it is in, then I'll do a run test. I already have a receiver that I can use right now. I'm not going to buy the IX12 receiver until next year, until at least April, when the time comes to be ready to fly it. So, but I have a 9-channel that I can run it on. And Yeah, that's nice. Anyway, it's 8:30, guys. I caught up. I don't think I've missed anything yet, but for me being young and my new job promotion at work, it's making this YouTube for me very, very hard, and I repeat, do not want to leave this for you guys. I don't want to end the channel. I'm not even close to being that guy who wants to end that. If for whatever reason I can't go live, just understand that the fact that I will say something in someone else's show. I would make you guys aware of the fact before it happens, and if you didn't get the word, I don't really feel like posting it in the Pilot's Lounge on Facebook. That kind of Ryan doesn't kind of like that, but I'll message one of you guys and I'll get a shout out saying that yeah, I can't go live, but you gotta understand that I'm a very busy young guy. Most of you guys on here are a lot older and have a lot more time on their shoulders. I do not. I unfortunately am working from 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Thursday and Friday, instead of being from 6:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'm going to 5 p.m. now on Fridays. So I am completely gassed when I get home after work. Even though my job isn't physical at all, it's just being in the cab of a heavy equipment machine for the entire day. Like, I'm not claustrophobic or anything, but it's really hard on my body. The amount of bumps I take, and I try my best to maintain my own haul roads, and so does everybody else, but there's times in a day where I hit bumps and my body just, it hurts. It hurts so much that I literally gotta go home and sleep. I can't go anywhere else. I can't go see my friends after work. I can't do anything really. I have to stay home after work. It's another thing that sucks, because I used to fly a lot after work, and I know it's a long day, and I get up at 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. every morning to be at the job site by 6:30, spend half an hour, maybe 45 minutes getting my machine ready, cleaning the windows, inspecting it, and it's hard. And then I got the cottage too, and I don't want that to interrupt my YouTube at all. And I've been very nice to you guys throughout this whole year that I've been doing my best to keep the show going throughout the summer. And the service at the cottage isn't the best right now. Honestly, there's a lot more leaves on the trees, and that has really blocked out the signal for most of the year. Ever since June came, it's been kind of hard for me to stream up there, and I try my best. I got 10 gigs of data on my phone to use, so it's not like I can't go live, but when I got friends and family up there, it's kind of hard. And I'm not that 9 to 5, no. But I love all you guys. You guys are my friends. You're basically friends that are in this hobby. I have friends at my club, but I feel more connected on here with you guys and stuff. And I really appreciate that you guys understand for what I do and the work I have. And even though with the money I make, I could have so many more airplanes here, it'd be kind of stupid. But I mean, I got other hobbies I do in the winter that I gotta fund, and travel and stuff, and the cottage too and stuff. But I mean, thanks guys for coming into the show tonight. I caught up a lot already. I don't really want to go any more into what I have to say. the virus hasn't really affected me at all this year, other than the flying events. But later, William, and later. Hey, 2ERC, what's up? So yeah, but it just is what it is. I mean, I'm not the kind of guy like I was 4 weeks ago, right? 4 weeks ago, I had a lot more energy, right? I wasn't working as late, and my job wasn't as hard on my body. I mean, I think I gotta agree with you guys. Is if any one of you have driven a what they call a rock truck or a articulated dump truck or off-road truck to move material, I honestly think that they are a little bit more comfortable to run than a earth mover, hence a scraper, belly scraper, or dirt mover, or whatever you guys call them down there. They scrape the ground. It's kind of like a rock truck, but it loads itself. And yeah, but yeah, I don't really know if I should talk about anything else, but the last flights I had this past week were pretty good. The Cessna 150 is flying good right now. I flew the E-Flite F-16 64mm a couple nights ago. Same with the E-Flite Terrible Timber. I totally recommend those airplanes to fly if you're a beginner pilot and you want something fun to fly at home. Get the E-Flite UMX Turbo Timber. And if you're just getting into EADF jets, the E-Flite F-16 64mm, in my opinion, is by far hands down the best, easy to fly, small size jet to throw out of your hand and to land on the ground with a belly landing. As for the E-Flite Viper, it's kind of outdated, and it has its pros and cons. It's a lot faster. It has a functional rudder, and in my opinion, it's got flaps. It's pretty nice to fly. Both great jets. If you want to lean towards the Motion RC side and you're getting into a beginner jet, I either go with the Freewing Elf39, which is back behind me there, and that is easy to fly. It's fast, it's sporty, it's aerobatic. Or the Freewing Avanti, in my opinion, is another awesome jet to go with. There's a lot of guys at the field who fly those. But I think that's it for tonight. I'm gonna call her quits. I'm gonna go brush my teeth, jump in the pool, and maybe pop into Dave's RC show. But again, like I said earlier in my show, I have to work tomorrow, and the last few nights where I've been in these streams, I've kind of almost slept in for work. I was pretty bad getting up this morning. Wasn't as bad as Wednesday morning was, but or Tuesday morning, I think I kind of slept in. Yes, it was. But that was a good thing because my machine was getting fixed, so that was thankful. But I cannot sleep in tomorrow. There's people at the job site that haven't been there at all this week that are going to end up working there tomorrow because it's Saturday, and I don't want my machine getting taken by someone else who has less experience than me for running the scraper or a rock truck to say. So I want to get on time tomorrow, make sure that I get my machine, because I've had it for almost 4 weeks, 2 weeks straight, but it's going into the 4th week I've been running it. And yeah, night Randy. And so I'm probably just going to bob in for Dave's RC for a little bit, and I might hit the hay at 9:30. And any other videos I like watching on YouTube, I got to finish up watching those before I go to bed. I tend to go to bed around 10:30, maybe 11, but I'm planning to go to bed tonight at 10 o'clock. I'm pretty tired, so maybe 9:30. Thanks for coming in. This is Farmer's Barn Hanger episode 18. I might not have been speaking that clear tonight, but I'm just exhausted, so excuse me if some of my words have been muffled, but I got a good Yeti microphone right here. So, thanks for watching. I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna go jump in the pool. It's already dark. But yeah, night, guys. Till next Friday. Gonna end the stream right here. Later.